Oh, familia. So I'm here rapping. Not really, I'm shuffling. But wrapping up a storm, feel me? Putting these cards in order. Feeling a little goofy, a little silly, but at the same time, I feel like my sovereignty is being tested in many aspects. Anywho, we're gonna see what's good and going on today. Alright? If I'm not mistaken, this is our second reading of the day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright. You already know that we're blessed and highly favored, meaning no weapon formed shall prosper. You feel me? And we give all the praise to the Most High. You feel me? Gangster. Like, we're just too gangster for this. Like, who has time to do this with these fools? Get it? Like, fools, tarot? Nah, alright, cool, whatever. I tried. Alright. So, as you see, I shuffled, I split, I'm starving. My vibration's high. And we're just going to run with it. Alright? So, all praise to the Most High. Oh, we got a lot of going on here. Boom. 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 So, somebody's in their head about an ending, wanting to change the outcome and approach romantically. Interesting. Come on, Light. Do your thing. And come on, bro. Knight of Cups, bottom of the deck. Why do we struggle with this? Huh? Why do we struggle with this? What did you do to deserve this? Tell me. What did you do? Alright? Let's go. What is going... Is it... I don't know what this is. Ooh. Whoa. Alright, so you may not be able to see this, but I can clearly see this. So this is a 10 of Swords. The only of the group to land in the upright. As you can see, we have a feminine who seems to have been stabbed in her back. I don't know if you can recognize, but those clouds seem to look like smoke in the background. And the sunset, right? So we have something that is definitely over and done. The land of no return. When Mufasa said, do not go to the elephant graveyard, he meant the 10 of Swords, all right? You weren't ready for tarot, but he was talking about the 10 of Swords. Boom. All right, we got some peace. Harmony, but notice we had a space in that energy. All right, and a boom, a blessing. Oh, all right, okay. All right, so there was a storm, clearly, but maybe it was just a blessing in disguise. Maybe somebody's done thinking about something. I don't know. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. He seems to have his eye on possibly a new beginning. What? A Two of Cups situation. I don't know what this is about right now. This is interesting. All right. Okay, hold up. Bottom card. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Apparently, Mr. King of Pentacles over here is having some sort of tower. So he's now hold up. Boop. So he's now recognizing and realizing some things. Things are being brought to his attention. There's also been some sort of crazy ending. Alright? Alright. Now we have a Two of Cups situation that needs some work. Alright, maybe there's other suitors out here who want the attention of this particular Two of Cups energy. It looks like they're both in their masculine energy at this time. What does that mean? No freaking clue. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're both operating in the sun's element. Go-getters, going after things, taking action, you know. Okay. Okay, so King of Pentacles would like to move forward, clearly, but the soulmate, or the area that they would like to have peace and harmony, tranquility, also my soulmate card, my twin flame card, happens to be in their masculine energy, and they seem to want to come in and, I want to say, save the day. I don't understand that. It looks like this energy is no longer fighting their innate calling. Alright, so it looks like at one point in time, alright, maybe they were just like going against the grain, not listening to what their body, soul, and mind wants, and now they're just like, look, baby, let's just rub it out. Oh, pause. Let me just... Alright, and with that came some sort of ending, a surrender. Alright, now that they're no longer fighting their inner wolf and they're wanting to ground and live in peace and harmony, right, they had to let something go, which I'm assuming is that Ten of Swords situation. Two of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. It's all about management. I almost want to say coping mechanism, but a Two of Pentacles is all about managing, and it seems like this energy is managing things. Don't forget, we have a Tower here. This ending, this abrupt, painful betrayal, ultimate betrayal, seems to have them in a juggling act. Ooh. All right, Four of Wands on the table. That is interesting. What? I don't know what that's about. We're gonna shove that to the side. Wow, that was a surprise. All right. Oh wow. So, where do we go? We see the ending, but where do we go? All right. How about this? We throw this to the side. We'll come back to that later. The story can't transition that fast. We gotta get the details. All right. So, let's chill. Clearly, the bunnies, the fertility, is active. Whoa. All right. Two of Pentacles. Let's go. So. Whew, Five of Swords, surrendering things, no longer fighting your inner wolf. That's kind of like gangster, kind of like Mathieu. You feel me? Kind of like unexpected, right? Where'd that come from? Who said you could do this ascension thing without giving us a freaking heads up? Wait a minute. That means we were doing what we had to do. We were minding our business. We were learning, growing, healing, and developing. Oh, okay. Oh, so God's apparently talking to this homie. What happened? God said, look, you need to make a choice. With the Two of Pentacles, we already seen that homie was juggling. All right, you have an option. What is it gonna be? All right, we have an angel in the skies here, and they're over here playing divine orchestration with the arrows. All right, so they're just pinging things left and right, and apparently, it's time for this. We're just gonna have to run. All right, so and apparently they're choosing this union, right? They're choosing this union. That's what they want. That's what they're moving towards. And God's talking. God's like, look, you got to make a choice. You can't live two lives at the same time. All right, you got to pick one. Right? You feel me? And that's where the problem came in with the Ten of Wands, a burden. Right? Two tens. But that's a good thing, though. Because you may not see it this way, but with the tens, you can't do nothing but start over. So now you have plenty of room to drop things and screw up some more. Or, girl. Ooh. Proceeding. Oh, I didn't see what that was. Okay, all right, boom. Okay, we're gonna let that go. The Magician. So somebody's using everything they've got, all the tools. All the tools readily available to them to bring about their desired outcome. Very interesting, my friend. Let's go. We got a Ten of Cups with their Two of Cups. I am not built for this, right? I am here to be the Tower, all right? This is why the Ten of Cups is my happiest card in the entire deck. Look at the lovebirds and the nest and the family and all that wonderfulness. They want to have that with their Two of Cups, with their twin flame, possibly, or their perfect counterpart. Oh, that's wonderful. She seems to be a Queen of Wands, all right, very attractive, fiery, ambitious, and motivated. She's gonna get the job done, and her energy, you can feel it before you even know she's in the building, all right? A very demanding energy, right? The most attractive queen of them all. Wonderful. Now, she seems to be focused on her craft, but her spiritual instincts, her spiritual eye seems to be looking dead at us. All right, interesting. Three of Wands. A waiting game. So somebody's turned their back and they seem to be waiting for a ship to come in. They're looking at a scenic overview. Maybe they're looking at the water. All right, maybe it's a feminine. Let's talk about it. God. All right, so... Oh, is the Queen that's turned her back and walked away, and now she's waiting for her next Two of Pentacles. Ooh. Oh, no, it's in the upright. We're good. It's in the upright. That's the upright. Boom, Three of Cups. Oh. So there's something that we're very much unaware of, apparently. Maybe her spiritual abilities were kind of in whack, and at a time she wasn't able to discern what was actually hers or not, but she got it back on track as it spun back around, bringing herself back into balance. What is it that we're not exactly unaware of, but we're aware of at the same time? It's kind of, we're kind of missing it, almost as if we're intentionally missing it. The return. I'm not built for this. I did not have my tough guy Wheaties this morning. I didn't. I had a Yoo-hoo. All right, and it's my childhood like trauma snack that makes me feel better. So like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whose reading is this? Who's reading? Please claim this. If this is yours, claim it, please. Wow. Oh wow. I want to cry. This is beautiful. All right. So it seems that this Queen of Wands has been doubting her own abilities, not letting herself believe that this energy is coming back around for a reunion. As you can see, when we look at these soulmates, there's an age gap there, which means one of them needed to do a lot more growing in order to be on the same level or same experience as their counterpart. And it wouldn't be fair for their counterpart to not move forward and experience things as well as necessary for their soul's development. Right? So there's nothing wrong with an age gap. There's nothing wrong with, like, you know, taking the time to mature, to develop, and to grow into the being that you were meant to be. And it seems that it's time. 4 of Cups. So will this be a missed opportunity? But notice 4 and a 6, that's 10. 10 Cups. Oh, we have the Devil. Ooh, wow. We have the Devil being released with the 5 of Swords. Oh my god, this is like a Netflix series. I don't have 6 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yo, whoa, bro. Spirit, what the heck is going on? Monday matters. Monday matters, right? This is what happened. Remember Family Matters? Monday matters. Whoa, this is interesting. All right, let's get to it. We have 4 10s on the table. And remember how we had the Most High talking directly to this? I'm assuming masculine energy. I'm assuming. What was being surrendered and released? We knew that there was a choice, and we knew that they wanted to be with their 2 of Cups, their twin flame, their counterpart, this Queen of Wands, right? Right? So something had to be sacrificed. Everything always takes a sacrifice. So whatever that is, could be addiction, could be a person, place, or thing, but something that had them in a loop, in a karmic cycle, something that kept repeating itself, and they refused to learn the lesson. This is interesting. This is interesting. All right, so here we are waiting for our ships to come in. Seems that Queen of Wands is very much aware that she's got a 10 of Pentacles on the horizon. She's just waiting for this opportunity to happen. All praise to the Most High. We see you, big guy. Or gal, whatever embody you choose to form at this time. But she already knows it's a family, right? There's happiness and loyalty with the pooches, right? Maybe there's a community watching as her and her family seems to grow in this 10 of Pentacles situation. So she's very much aware of what's on the horizon for her, but she questions this return of an energy. Oh, she knows it's going to be with a King of Wands. Remember, the High Priestess spinning, she don't know. Sometimes she might look back to like, oh my god, it could be, but no, it can't be. But oh my god, it could be, but no, why would you do me like that? But you had to learn and develop and grow. But no, I'm not tolerating that. You feel me? 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. So she's just going through it right now. She's trying to figure this out. Her spiritual abilities, she's talking to the Most High. She's like, look. Oh, excuse me. She's like, look. What is this malarkey? What you got for me? Spirit's like, 6 of Pentacles, baby. 6 of Pentacles. I'm talking to you nice. 6 of Pentacles, you know, fair exchange, giving. All right, taking from undeserving parties and giving to the appropriate parties. Now let's get to that 5 of... So, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, all right, so we're going to bring that to the attention. Apparently there's a 4 of Cups. Something will be missed. Let's talk about it. All right, we have a Knight of Cups over here. 7 of Wands. Oh, so apparently they are going to approach with some romantical energy, but we got them blocked. I got them blocked. What you want me to say? All right, boom. Ace of Cups over here. Interesting. I'm a little confused. Right, as a storyteller, being confused, well, it's just energy. Who isn't going to be confused? Boom, 2 of Wands. So, wow, yes, this is why I'm confused with the 2 of Wands. We got to figure out which way to go, bub. Which way are we going? I've got no freaking clue right now, right? And I'm the freaking reader. I'm the one looking at all this nonsense. Now, this is interesting. Let's talk about it. We got them blocked. We're kind of blocking them energetically as well, because like every time the download comes, we're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, absolutely not. Spin that back. Thank you. No, not today. Not today. All right. So we seem to be blocking them from coming forward. Look, I'm just calling a spade at 15:17 on the clock. All right, that's no, it doesn't resonate, but I just wanted to call it out. All right, so Two of Wands, somebody's choosing path. Who is this? Who is that? Who is that? Because Queen of Wands turned her back. Queen of Wands is moving. Queen of Wands is happy, healthy, and smoothly in her creative energy. Wounded warrior, wanting to fight for this. As you can see, he's orchestrating some sort of note, some sort of letter, some sort of massage, where he's expressing his emotions, where he's being true and honest. And as you can see, he's out there with his emotions. But he's happy with that smile on his face. All right, so he's wanting to convey an appropriate message where he can express himself, right? Knight of Wands, maybe he wants to move or migrate. Maybe he's just a playboy. I don't know. I don't know what that could possibly be. So, Knight of Wands. Hangman. Oh, he wants to convey his emotions, and now he can truly see, because apparently he was stuck and blind. Oh, the Most High had him stuck, right? Because he was refusing to see what he was doing. So Most High was like, look, baby boy, I'm just going to bind you up, all right? I'm just going to bind you up till you get it together, all right? And then when you choose to remove yourself from this mental imprisonment with the Eight of Swords here, then I will allow you to seize that opportunity and move in with the swiftness. So it seems that they were on pause. All praise to the Most High. So it seems that they've been on pause, forced to look at their actions in the matter. And they hit enlightenment. They got a little messenger bird. That maybe that's the bird that you were over here rejecting and denying because I don't know, but I love him, but I don't know, right? I feel the vibes. I'm there every other week. Don't play with me, right? So, wow. It is so, wow. Spirit was working on our behalf. When I say Spirit loves us, Spirit loves, oh. So, here we come. Here comes a divine masculine prepared. A fully developed divine masculine prepared to build the Ten of Pentacles, have this new beginning. Alright, now there's been some things that are hidden with the Moon card. Seven of Cups, a bit of confusion. Alright, Seven of Pentacles, possibly because it took so long. Alright, the final call, the final judgment, what's going to happen in the decision. I guess we weren't sure in the situation because, like, bro, it was taking forever for you to make any moves. You're just going to leave me here in the land of limbo, knowing that my mind wanders, knowing that my psychic abilities are getting the best of me most of the day with this? No, right? No, we ain't doing that. You feel me? Oh, wow, we got the judgment and the justice. All praise to the Most High. King of Swords. So now that this energy is seeing clearly now, he wants to right his wrongs. He wants to bring fairness. I almost want to say equity and estate. No, I'm just kidding. But he wants to bring fairness and equity to the situation. All right, with that, or at least his equity to the situation, and with his new development as an emperor. So yeah, I see reconciliation and him making things right. Him finally fixing the situation. So my question is, 1857 on the clock. What the heck did you surrender and give up, my guy? Like, what was that? What was that about? Let's talk about it. Do we want another deck? Because I might want to see another face. Oh, Judgment. We'll talk about it. Spirit, what was surrendered? What? Nine of Cups. Oh. His happiness. His happiness was sacrificed when she put up some boundaries. That's when he recognized that he needs to choose a path? Am I going to be for myself, or am I going to take what God's given me, which seems to be an Empress? At one point, he was a Knight of Wands. He had some maturing to do, so we'll give him that. But, this is interesting. I guess we can leave that there. Yeah, what is the Nine of Cups exactly? Where's that there? What is the Nine of Cups? What was your Nine of Cups? What was that? You were blocking, you were guarding it, you were protecting it. What was it? A choice to have a new beginning. Why? So what was your issue with that? Like, what was that about? Karma? And a missed opportunity. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. So his karma would have been losing the love of his life if he didn't approach the situation. Apparently he chose to reject it before and chose another path, and if he didn't get this right, then the Most High wasn't playing that. Can I have an Ace of Swords or a Tower? Yeah, so now he's going to seize the opportunity with his Ten of Cups partner, Six of Cups partner. Ooh, God is good, boy. What is that? Boom! Two of Swords, but I don't know. I don't know. Are you still moving, but you don't know? See, that's faith without work. Wait, faith without works. Blind faith. Hold on. Faith without works is dead. Look, you feel me? You gotta move blind sometimes, right? We got blind faith. Alright, faith without works is dead. This is what we do, I think. I think that's the right phrase I'm trying to use right now. Right now, I'm having a brain fart because this is a lot. I was not anticipating this. I was testing some hypeness. Feel me? Alright, Five of Cups. So, alright, yeah, we ain't getting into the sadness and the sorrow and all that. We ain't doing that. Alright, I love you, bub. You're apologizing for the sadness and sorrow. We appreciate that. But the truth is, we don't harbor any of that nastiness. We may reflect on it from time to time, but the truth is, depending on who you are and what you did, especially if you're our divine counterpart, we're going to let you get away with it at one time. But now that the sword is up and you've seen the separation is real and you've seen that the Most High will support his divine feminine, I suggest you get it in line, buddy. All right? And at the same time, I'm not pushing to say this, but that also applies for you. All right? It's fair. Everything is balanced. All right? So if you're receiving this treatment for doing her wrong, she would receive the same treatment for doing you wrong as well. If not worse, because the more conscious you are, the more aware, the more woke you are, the consequences, all right, and the ability to hear is very clear. So the Most High is very thorough with your lessons. So we don't play that. We don't have time for that, right? Regression, stagnation, and all that. We don't do that. You feel me? Como se who? No, right? So clear intent, clear mind, heart filled with purity, right? And then that's how we move through this world. All right, we try to help others when we can, and then that's it. We stay open, we stay honest, and we stay true. Anything that's meant to happen is going to happen. There's no such thing as coincidence. So the fact to the High Priestess. So for the fact that one, you're a Queen of Wands, all right, but your soulmate is coming back around. Don't deny it, baby. Appreciate it, love it, be grateful for that. Because remember, gratuity, right, is a form of currency. All right, yeah, it's like that Bitcoin, baby. Yeah, you feel me? You got a couple Bitcoins on you. You're, that's what I want to do. You are set. You feel me? Got a few Bitcoins. You're good, right? So, gratuity is like a Bitcoin. All right. So, give a little bit of appreciation for your journey, for your ascension, for their ascension, but most importantly, for your relationship with the divine. Right? For everything that how close this relationship has brought you to your true self, your true purpose, you feel me? Right? So, and that's going to speed things up. And then also, I'm a master manifestor, so I'm just going to give you a few things to help you out. Speed up the process a little bit. How do you do that? Create room and space, right? Check this out. All right, you want to live, well, now first and foremost, we're not taking anyone's free will, right? We're not doing any spells, right? We're manipulating the energy, okay? And you're just creating space. So like if you clear out a bathroom drawer, right? Wonderful. If you buy a towel and a robe and you put a special spot for that and that's their stuff, perfect. Feel me? Maybe you want to have date night on Thursday nights, right? Start planning your dates, the outfits you're gonna be wearing, right? The time, right? How are reservations, right? What are you gonna smell like that night? What do you think he's or she is going to smell like when he or she picks you up? You feel me? Right? You feel me? Yeah, now it's starting to be fun, right? See, sometimes it's overwhelming, but sometimes it's fun. All right, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you one last thing. Stop going against your wolf. The scales are definitely being balanced, but I say this to say this. I say that to say this. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. All right? Give yourself permission. You've done all the work. You've done all the shadow work. You've done all the lessons. You know who you are. You know who you stand for. You know where you come from. You know where you're going. Right? So, whatever happens in the situation, we're grateful for the experience. One thing we're not trying to do is clinch onto anything, because that's when you have problems. Right? So, we're loving openly and freely. And even if I get you for 5 minutes, undivided, and then I realize you irritate my soul, you feel me? I'm grateful for those 5 minutes, bro. Those were the best 5 minutes of my life. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so all praise to the Most High. We're gonna leave this here. I'm gonna finish shuffling, get everything situated. Muy fantastical vibes, bro. All praise to the Most High. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. We did it. You did it. I did it. We did it. As a community, as a survival person, now as a sovereign. You feel me? We doing this. We stood in our power. We've learned our boundaries that we needed to implement. We implemented them and stood on business. You feel me? And now we're being rewarded with the love that was once sacrificed for our growth and development. Give yourself permission. You deserve this. God is bringing back something to you. How many things do we get back from the old life? How many? Right? So if it's coming back around, for me, you have discernment, you have your intuition, you have a beautiful relationship with the Most High. Communication is flawless. You're going to receive a download. Your ancestors are going to let you know, like, bro, homie's bugging, and you're going to feel something off. And instead of us reacting and absorbing the situation, we're going to assess the situation. We're just going to move where necessary as we normally do. You feel me? But as I said, we're giving ourselves permission. And with that, we're being granted a gift from the past. So if you need to be fearful, understand you got the gifts to be successful. And give your Six of Cups an opportunity. Love and light, I love you. And I'm very proud of you. All praise to the Most High. We did it.